Hello and welcome back to Diffley's Family Farm. It's nearly midsummer and we're down here in the kind of pig forested area that we have at the bottom of the farm next to a river, and we've been spending a bit of time over the last 2 days building them a new little paddock here. We had one for the last 3 weeks down here, so they've done quite a good bit of disturbance there and quite happy with what they've done, and we're moving them on to new greener grass. So they're in here for the last 2 or 3 days. They've got a bit of disturbance done already. Made out a new little area for them, and hope to keep moving them back over the next couple of weeks. So here's this video. It's mostly just about the forest raised pigs, so hope you enjoy. This is it. This is the little bit of clearance we've done. We're just trimmed down the higher bits of foliage that's growing up, and just so it won't be hitting their nets as much and keep as much shock in it as we can. Especially a big enough area, and I presume they're going to love it. It's most important because it's quite sunny today, as you might be able to see, and it's going to be sunny for the next couple of days. And the pigs have already got a bit of sunburn on them a couple of weeks ago, and the weather wasn't even this hot, so moving them in out here I think is going to give them a lot more comfortable lives. Nobody likes sunburn. Here we have the net, barely visible actually in this environment, but the pigs will definitely see it because they know what happens when you touch it. So that's it. We just got to get another little bit of net, 25 metre. I might put it out to the road here so we don't have to walk in as far each time when we're feeding them. Now we're going to attempt to try and move these pigs from here down to the very bottom. I don't know how much video I'll get of this. We'll give it a go. Wish us luck. Come on, pigs. It's working. Oh, don't let that fall. Right, we got a bit of feed in here, enticing them down, and they're actually coming. Right, I better go to the next bit. That has worked splendidly. Here are the pigs in their new little forest patch. Goes over there for maybe 10 metres, and we've got a big enough area here for the next couple of days anyways, and then I hope to develop more of the forest down there, just put a few fences and clear a few paths. I've brought down the blue drinker, so I'm just going to fill that from the Shannon all the time. I think if we look down, Daddy is currently down fetching a pail of water. So I never even thought to get the water out of the river. I was going to carry buckets down from the shed. Just down here in the forested area, and just look at the clearance that the pigs made. It's unbelievable. They've dug up all the little bits of roots and stuff on the top layer, and it's like a carpet nearly now. So I think it's time for them to come in and do a bit of disturbance in here. I've got a chainsaw and a strimmer ready. I want to see, can I get some fence put up to some of the trees around here just as an outline, and then we'll see, can we get them a bigger paddock. So I've just finished the new pig enclosure. I'm just going to give them a bit of new space. Move them off their old patch and see how much disturbance they do in here. I've put up my fence. I'm not too sure whether it's too low or too high. Well, it's probably too low, but then again the next one is too high, so I am gonna leave it the way it is. I kind of built up around the edges here. Wherever there's a low spot, I built up around the edges with some wood. Kind of chancing my arm, hoping that it kind of deters them a little bit before they go to the fence. But I'll see will they come in here. The gates have been opened, or the fence has been opened, and their food is out. But they're very hesitant to come in. Now they've decided to come in, and we'll see how they get on in here. There's another good lot of it back there for them to venture around, so I'm just going to keep moving them, say every 2 weeks or that. Lots of new things in here for them to ruffle up with their nose and keep them entertained for the next few days. One of the problems with having the pigs down here in the forested part, furthest from anywhere else on the farm, is getting electricity down to them. So I've got a wire 200 meters long, sprawled out throughout the farm from my closest electricity point and over to here. So this can't be going on for too much longer because it just takes so much time. So one of my priority infrastructure things will be to get electric fence set up properly. It makes life an awful lot easier and gets jobs done a lot quicker. Here these guys are eating lots of greens. They're just after having their main meal for the evening. And they're happy to get some greens. I hope this fence will keep them in. By the looks of it, it is too low at the minute. But we'll leave them in here for a few days. If they get out, it's not the worst, because they've got loads of place to go and they don't venture too far. That's kind of an impenetrable barrier of about 20 or 30 meters of briars. This little girl is getting to work already with her nose, rooting around for bugs and roots and stuff. And soon enough, it's amazing how quickly they'll turn this into just a mud patch. Now I have the unenviable task of emptying. Oh no, it's not too bad. Perfect timing. It's nearly down at the bottom, so I'll just empty out a couple of bucket loads and then carry the water over to their new patch over here. Then I have to fill it again actually. Oh god, it's going to take a while. are at day 3. The pigs in their new enclosure. They've dug up quite a bit, and when I came down they were on the other side of the fence, so I think my fence might be a bit low. I'm going to raise it up and see how that goes. There is the fence up, one more rung on the fence posts. I'll give them another day or two, see how they go, and if so I'll put in another wire if needed. So here we are 3 days on after moving them into their second paddock down here in the forested area. They've done quite a lot of disturbance already, which is great to see. As they get bigger they'll disturb more and more quickly, so we'll have to either give them a bigger patch or give them less time in one area. So they all seem very happy. They're just after getting their feed and they're in for the night, and hopefully they'll stay inside the fence. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.